You said you want a diamond, baby got her back to the wall and she shining. You said you want a diamond, looking through the mirror and me shouting no rewinding. Miss Sue come with that grinding, don't worry what that be, I got that boom platinum lighting. The revolving got me climbing, baby got her back to the wall and she shining.
Pretty picture, coming closer, it gets thicker. Sometimes sicker on the throne like raw face. Pour that trigger, make it bigger so that you can see the sugars in the blackberry, ain't no juice in me. Always fall head, but never had to beg and plead. You're looking at the next boss, so no to believe. Whoever said that English has to have a king. No disrespect to manhood.
But right up my sleeve, manifestation of a woman waiting to be released. We can't be imitated, oh so far from duplicated. But once my demonstrated perfection so complicated.
Look at you mad cause we winning in the Golden State.
Tick tack, patty whack, give a dog a bone.
Who are you?
To keep trying with the tricks, but we coming out strong.
Who are you?
They try with division, we walk with fruition. Rub on some lipstick and bust a rendition.
Oh, 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 I'm your favorite girl, fancy girl, beauty can be tainted. That gave me question marks, mama help me bank it. I never thought I'd make it out myself until I claimed it. Something to my silhouette and the shit started changing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Swear. I got a shame. Dark. Your damn hair is relaxing. Ooh. Bags on me. If I gain 1 more pound, I'm gonna start sticking my finger down my throat. I want to be the girl that stops thugs dead in their tracks. I want to be the girl that other girls don't want to kick it with. Hell, I want to get irritated because my titties can't fit into the tiny cups on this sexy dress. Instead of having to choose between jeans that make my ass look good and a shirt that has my love handles. I want to look like you.
Oh, look at Sheena with the puff balls, y'all. Puff balls, baby hair, lip liner, and that damn jean jacket. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
All that chocolate, she still don't know what to do with it.
Dang, she got a big old booty.
She sure do.
How old was we there?
If I were you, I'd stand butt naked in the mirror in a sexy pair of heels and my favorite shade of lipstick every time I felt the moment of insecurity. I'd have them men, they be hooping and hollering, them chicks be bucking and blocking, strutting my stuff because I know I'm enough. It'd be that simple if I were you.
And I'm looking at her like, girl, look in the mirror. Don't you see what I see? Those eyes like windows from a faraway throne. Your skin coated in honey. That face. The face of your mother's mother and hers too. Kings have warred over you. A commander. That's what you are. An empress without pressing the button of beauty. You are it. You are truth. My alter ego. My roots.
Ain't nobody thinking about my black ass. This ain't no music video. This is my life. And like I said, it would be that simple if I were you.
Well, that is too damn bad for you. If I was feeling it like that.
You can't make them drink it.
Nope.
I don't know about y'all, but I sure love me some meat.
I love me some meat, some buffalo wings, and my man. I love this little nugget cooking in my belly too.
That's right, queens procreate queens.
All right, now here comes Sister Sharifa. Girl, you's kind of cute for a dark skin girl.
Well, if I was a queen, I'd be the queen of hearts.
You are a queen.
And I am the queen to my king.
Well, I'm a proud drama queen. Lashes and coochie, baby. No. And I am queen. B for Bernice. See, y'all be hating. Y'all know the bees be buzzing.
Yeah, they be buzzing around another bee.
What she talking about? I'm Queen of Sheba and y'all can call me Makita. Cause see, I bring wisdom, gold, and precious souls everywhere that I go.
Girl, you sell drugs. You bestow paranoia everywhere you go.
Even after that's the problem with y'all. Everything is on the surface.
Oh, God.
Now, if y'all look deep enough, realize that it's biblical. Alright, everything ain't always about being cute or being sprung.
Who's from? Because I'm cute.
Leave her alone.
She in love.
I sure am. And proud of it.
At least she got herself a good dude.
Right.
No, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about all these trifling ass relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, did your homegirl kick that nigga to the curb yet?
No.
Did you tell her what happened?
Bernice.
What she say?
She ain't tell her. Mind your business.
You know, I should have known. You know, for every heart that's been broken, there's a woman. Can I say there's a woman? Crispy, bring it with all my stiff-ended stupidity, hollering, but I love him. Stupid
It's better to have someone than no one.
What she say?
The dumbest thing I ever heard? Yeah. Sounds just like my mama talking like that. Say stuff like that all the time.
Mine too.
I guess I must have missed that gene because I don't get it. Like how you stay with somebody that cheats on you, steals from you, beats your behind, and treats your kids any old kind of way. And then ain't paying no bills on top of that. Yeah. Rather sleep alone than deal with that type of shit.
Now see, I'll drink tonight.
You would drink to anything, but still can't stand no weak females.
Bernice, you need to sit your ass down. How you over there talking about, I'll drink to that, when you've been sleeping next to the same man for like 10 years now?
It's been because 10 years is a long time.
Okay, and your man ain't never put you through none of the stuff that she just said though.
He don't have to. You hold on to Kai long enough and you will see.
Okay, see, that will never be us. Look, my baby gonna be here soon. Once I'm done with school, we have out of the Dino.
Good for you. Wait, what you mean?
That she got herself a good one, so why is you tripping?
Why y'all always talking about leaving? That wasn't the plan. You live next door, and I hardly get to see you.
But I'm here right now.
But you stay at the block.
Shut up.
Okay. And the only time you call is when you want somebody to watch your badass kids.
Man, they're not bad. They just spirit.
And now you talking about leaving. Man, what is the problem?
Just trying to figure it out.
I know Chanel's your industry friend and all, but I got tight with her too. And I started to consider her family. And y'all know how I feel about family.
Damn, why are you so sensitive all the time? Okay, friend just ain't good for my buzz. Plus, I mean, we all still right here. Cool as hell after all these years.
Okay, y'all the only females I trust anyway.
The only people you trust.
Okay, so what? We're starting to bring up some cool memories though.
A whole bunch of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole lot of funny ones too.
So wait, y'all remember when we used to make up them dance routines and then perform them for the grown-ups? B, because you stayed messed up. You was always on. No, she's okay. But remember when your mama used to get tipsy as hell? Try to get us to teach her how to do Tootsie Roll. Yeah.
Y'all know what I do remember though? When y'all wouldn't let me dance with y'all. Talking about I was too little.
You were. And you was always snitching.
What? Snitching? No, Sheena is the snitch, not me.
See, that's snitch.
Oh, okay.
You did that same as all this time growing up.
Oh, Nikki. Like that time you kissed James with them crusty lips? She told your daddy he whipped you all the way home.
Trying to help me what? You ain't wanting on that beating? Anywho, my turn. Since you want to bring up old stuff, how about we talk about how you used to pee in the bed? You was wearing diapers.
You a damn lie. Bernice, do you ever remember peeing in the bed? I think I need a Shit, you real. Let him pee in your bed.
The number you reached is no longer in service.
Where's the car?
Well, you remember that one time you had peed on my couch?
He doesn't feel nobody. Nasty. No, that's cool. No, remember that. And I'm gonna drink all of this tonight. And I'm gonna make sure I pee on your couch. No, you with me.
Lies.
All of this.
Nasty. You need to pee.
Alright, I'll admit, we definitely had some good times. But we had some rough times too. And what I remember is Bernice reading me poetry by Phelice every single night for almost a year. I once knew a girl that would paint on a pretty smile. At first glance, I was convinced, until it faded after a while. I saw her hold in tears. She even went to the extreme. She shined like a sunrise with an aura quite pristine.
I took a single step and I held out my hand. I faced her with an honesty that gave her strength to stand. It was never about a forgery, not a smile to hide the blues.
For her journey was a testament that us women can get through. I still cry myself to sleep at night. But them words made it easier for me to get to bed the next day. And then, poetry became a thing. Do y'all remember that poem we wrote about Natasha Valentine? I bought her from the beauty supply. Oh yeah. I can choose what it is I'm getting. Black and gold, synthetic or lace, depends on what I'm spending. I can sew it, hey.
Oh, even on her end?
That's right, girl. Depends on how much time. This process can take many hours to make it come. Look at mine.
Well, I can style her anyway. I want to.
I can even
Well, I can add a few highlights to make her red or honey brown.
Look, no question that's your.
Have my back to the day she has to leave. Too bad Natasha Valentine is taking in my weed.
You like it, right?
11 months ago, I had a decent job at a mortgage company. Saved up a little something for a house. Omar had his own barbershop. And my kids, they had everything. It's funny how fast things can change. After 9 years of working my butt off, my job let me go. Apparently they needed to downsize. Something about business not doing so good. It sounded like a bunch of BS to me. They had just expanded, brought in big wigs from all over the place. I ain't no fool. Uncle Sam didn't want to foot the bill. And unemployment was a whole lot cheaper. So, there I was. Sitting in one place. I swore no one would ever catch me. Counting. I had $33 to my name. I couldn't get another extension. The shop wasn't doing good, and my husband started drinking again. I did what I had to do. I swallowed my pride. Filled out the application. And the generational curse was over.
Bernice Jacobson.
She called out my name. I felt a sense of relief pour all over me.
Do you have your paperwork?
Sure. How long does this process usually take?
You know what you need.
Oh, I need everything you can give me. She looked at me like the help was coming from her bank account. But I didn't care. I was tired of these unpleasant smells, unpleasant people, and these cheese running across my feet. Do you have any hand sanitizer?
So, you're applying for food stamps and Medicaid?
Correct.
Did you bring any bank statements?
Yeah, they're right after the birth certificates and before the disconnection.
Oh. Wow. You brought in quite a few. More than required, actually. It looks like you skipped a spot on your application, though. Quite a few spots.
Really? I don't usually do that.
Yep. Happens to everybody. Need a pen?
No, I have my own.
And looking at these bank statements, it's looking like $2,000 just went into your account last week.
Mm-hmm. And it shows it coming right back out. We had our mortgage, insurance, gas, cable, and the daycare. It all overdrew our account just this morning.
Okay, cable is not a utility. Yeah. And your spouse owns his own business?
Yes, he's a barber.
Okay, good. I need you to sign here, next to the X. So he makes what, works 40 hours a week?
Sometimes 80, he owns his own barbershop.
Oh, so he gets tips.
He gets what you see on that paper.
Do either of you own any stock or land, Mrs. Jacobson?
Yep. 40 acres and a mule and reparations whenever you're ready.
I take that as a no. Is the father in the home?
Father? What father? My father.
The father of the two children that you have listed here on your application. Child support will need his information.
Well, I didn't apply for any child support. My husband and
When
I...
the mother applies for aid, the absentee father has to pay it back. Put an X to where I need you to place this. First name, last name, social security number, and date of birth.
Do they require you all to read the birth certificates or just collect them? I will put an X next to my husband's signature right below our kid's first name, last name, date of birth. Pen?
Oh no, I'm locked and loaded. Have you been looking for employment?
Yes.
Have you actually applied for
I applied for a position here just this morning.
Oh, good for you. They've been looking for a receptionist for quite a while now.
And I hope they find one. I applied for the supervisor's position.
Supervisor position. I don't believe that's available through the Welfare to Work program.
I don't need that program. I have a degree in human services.
Mrs. Jacobson, I need you to help me help you. I know this process may be a bit difficult for you, but in order for you to receive your benefits, you're going to need to do your part so that I can do mine.
Did I get here? How did I get here? That question kept playing in my head over and over again. I contribute to society. I work hard. I do carpool. I give back to the community. Hell, I even vote, though I don't think it matters much. My plan came undone. Unraveled by corporate America. A bully with a scheme. I should be planning my retirement, kicking my feet up. You know, there are people that sit at home every damn day with a refrigerator full of food watching court TV. Meanwhile, my husband and I are busting our asses just to keep a roof over our head. Middle class incarceration. And family. Family is just a word. Blood don't make you family. Relationship does. And my family, they could give a damn about what I'm going through. And although I let a few of them rotate in and out of my house, I can't ask them for a damn thing. And the one time I did, I regretted it. I asked my cousin if I could borrow $75 for the electric bill. Not only did she catch an attitude, but she blasted me to everybody. My cousin, talking about my kids. I feel embarrassed. I feel so sorry for my own kids. They try to act like they're okay. But I can see the reality in their eyes. They're hurting just like I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. How am I supposed to feel as a mom when it's my job to make sure they have everything they need and I can't give them a damn thing? That is a shame. thing too. Because I set goals. I got married, my priorities changed. Everybody's comfortable when you ain't got nothing. Because they ain't got nothing. And then when you out there getting it, the same people that loved you when you were down hate you when you up. And just when life is getting good, they want to say, you think you better than him. Ain't that something? And just when you think you got it all figured out, life has a way of just switching it up on you. My husband and I, we can't even look at each other in the eyes anymore. He's my best friend. The love of my life. But this is killing us. It's deteriorating the little that we have left. You know, in relationships, they say that money shouldn't matter much, and that love is all you need. The truth is, money matters, and love is optional. It's an unsustainable fairy tale. The other night when he came home, he kept going and he just kept picking at me. And y'all know what they say, when a man goes from complaining to comparing, you in trouble. In that moment, all I could think about was how much I've held it down. With the cooking and the cleaning and the running behind the kids. And, the mandated sex. Shit, I pulled out tricks even when I was dead tired. He always expected it, and I always gave it to him. The dutiful wife. That's me. But this time, I wasn't having it. No, I marched upstairs and I made sure he knew that the only thing getting a piece of this was the sheets. You know, he might as well have been that woman at the welfare office interrogating me about what I do all day. See, that's how this shit starts. First, no money, no sex, no love. He proposed to me.
But then decided I didn't know how to love. He said, "You're the type of woman that can live without a man. You don't need me." And he's right. He wants me to be all needy. He wants me to be the one to ask him about what I put on in the mornings, he wants me to be home for him when he gets home from work. That ain't never been me. And he goes on and on about his parents and their relationship like that's supposed to make me feel some type of way. But I could care less. Now, if you ask me, his mama, she could use a little independence of her own, because if it wasn't for her husband, she'd be broken up all over this floor. And that could never be me. I could never give so much of myself to a man who could just up and walk away and take a piece of me with him. No man should have that much power. And if my friend thought anything like I did, she wouldn't be stuck where she is now. You see, Chanel and I, we go back like kickbacks and Cadillacs ever since we entered this industry in 19 and 20. She was the sugar. Come all sweet. And I was the spice that'd cuss you out in a heartbeat. So, wasn't no surprise to anyone that I'd be giving a drunken toast at her reception that led to both of us laughing, crying, and get this, popping up and down when the DJ spun Uncle Luke's to the ground. She was getting her happily ever after. And I was the homegirl rocking the hell out of some Alexander McQueen, honey. You see that? Accompanied by a few shots of tequila and a mind full of concern. My best friend was now Mrs. Lawrence Jackson. Ugh. He had her entire family dance on his third string NFL position, but to me, he was same old Ashy Lawrence. I ain't never liked him. But my friend was happy, so I had to be happy for her. Or at least use my theatrical skills and pretend to be. Then it happened. He made his move just 1 hour after their ceremony. Now, I know what you're thinking, because some might assume it was an alcohol talk. But if you ask me, a drunk man speaks a sober mind. Anyway, we stumbled on down to the parking lot for what I thought would be my blessings and a cigarette. Come to find out, Lawrence had all types of stuff he wanted to confess, stuff that wasn't making no sense, stuff that had my mind spinning, and all I could do was gaze at him like, boy, what the hell is you talking about? I told myself, ignore this dumb nigga. Till he caught himself reaching for my kitty cat. He reminded me of all the dirty niggas they used to try and touch on me. But I kept it cute. Sure did. And I gave him exactly what he was asking for. I cut back. And I socked his ass dead in the jaw. I wanted to knock fire out of him. I let every solid word pop off my lips until it dawned on me that his foolishness would be at my expense. Because have. I took a deep breath, and I tucked my hair behind my ear, and I marched back down to the function before his version of events beat me to the punch. I weaved in and out of the crowd, begging myself not to cry, and then that's when I saw her. Glowing across the dance floor. She was beautiful. The epitome of a diamond. And I just couldn't do it. She deserved to know the truth. But the truth would have destroyed her. And the next thing I knew, they was cutting the damn cake, and every chance I had was dominated by how happy she was. What was I supposed to do? Every woman says they want to know. But do we? Do we really want to know? Because I've seen friends, matter of fact, I've seen best friends, sisters, go from being 8-spoon coons to being torn apart by some trifling Tyrone. And that could never be me. I could never be that incapacitated by love, and I love my man. Clearly, I do. But I will never be her. As a matter of fact, I wish one woman, any woman, would stand up and say, yeah, nigga, try all that mess you wanna do. Yeah, nigga, cry all the shit you put me through. We been through. Lie like you talking to a fool. Hold up. You said what? I said, yeah, nigga, try all that mess you wanna do. Yeah, nigga, cry all the shit you put me through. We've been through too much for you to just act up, get smacked up. You better act like you know what's up. I was there for you, took one for the team. Never was about money, clothes, and get the bling. What you mean? Making love was priceless. My treasure is righteous. I dealt with the side chicks and turn around and still put it down, Lord. Come on, ladies. Yeah, nigga, try all that mess you wanna do. Yeah, nigga, cry all the shit you put me through. We've been through too much for you to just act up, get smacked up. You better act like you know what's up. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, so he had my friendship hanging from a string while I was left with a bag it was tied to. I kept telling myself I would tell that girl, but the right time just never showed up. As a matter of fact, the right time was always stuck between heartbreak and happiness. Next thing I knew, she was pregnant. And started going on and on about how Lawrence thought I made the perfect godmother.
No, he did.
Quid pro quo for keeping my mouth shut. She reminded me of my mama. A weakness in disguise. So don't tell me that everyone wants to know the truth, because some would rather say they have somebody.
Well, people need to understand you can't live off love. I mean, love is unconditional. Tolerance is not. It's not some magic thing that's just gonna sprout up all this fairy tale BS that y'all see in the corny movies. And relationships take more than love. They work.
Yeah. And they take money to keep them going.
And S-E-X. Ooh, good. Alright, you can't forget about loyalty.
Oh, okay. Now see that's a quality you can't go without.
Yeah.
I'm a loyal one.
Let me see.
Question.
What's up?
How do you know if you're the only one?
You don't.
Then what's the damn point? Well, I gotta play faithful if I'm not sure that he is.
Who said anything about being faithful?
Really?
Yes, really.
Reeci. Don't no man want a woman, his woman, to be out there like that. Are y'all in a committed relationship?
We are.
Is God in your relationship?
We gonna church sometimes.
Girl, do whatever you want to do and tell this nigga whatever you want to hear.
You know what? Well, I want a career. And I want a relationship. And I want to be happy. Why is that so
Then be happy. Why are you saying that like all those things can't go together?
Because they can't.
Yes, they
You
can.
know what, matter of fact, you listen to them two down there. And then your next TV appearance is going to be on one of them hip-hop reality shows where you sit over there crying over some man you done gave up your career.
Oh no, she's not giving up her career.
Okay, that's what they always say. And she just be taking whatever she can get instead of demanding what she deserves.
No, wait. She deserves everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she will not settle.
Like I said, we'll see. You know, act like we're not friends.
Mickey, to answer your question, there is no guarantee that you know your own words. All you can do is pray for your man, love him, and hope his ass ain't crazy.
Just that part. Well, I feel like you gotta have that thing. Like, it's gotta feel right.
Right, because how you gonna win if it ain't right with them?
How you gonna win if it ain't right with them? You know you can't win if it ain't right with them.
And if it ain't one brother, it's another. Your father. That's the man that can do the most damage. I remember when it happened with him and the new wife. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angela. Happy birthday to you. Don't forget to make a wish. Okay, time precious.
No, open that one first. Open mine first.
Wait, what's this one?
Yes, that's mine.
Okay. You know this is my baby. I did. Definitely gonna pop this one. Yes.
Okay, but put it away because it expires. This is not. William's gonna be my new best friend after this one.
Oh, really? You are so bad. I mean, it wouldn't have been right coming from you if it wasn't nasty. I mean, look at William over there. Just using his imagination.
Okay. My gift is for you, not daddy. It's vintage Louis.
Totes.
It's something special for someone special. My mom loved it.
Also, it's used.
It's thoughtful. I wish my kids thought like that. All they do is just get on my damn nerves all the time.
What? Thank you.
Too nice. It's actually really
It's
cute.
designer.
Okay, where's the receipt?
It's
Well, then we'll return on the trade side. I mean, that's
everything I needed to know right then and there. And I didn't feel angry. I felt trapped. Trapped in my own life. The party quickly went on and everybody forgot about the moment that sucked the air out of the room. But I was stuck there like leftovers from the previous marriage.
Ooh, all right. Who's ready to get fed? Hey,
I can't hear you.
I got clear for one glass.
No, you didn't.
I'll have her though.
Maybe she's right. Maybe my heart's in the wrong place. It was a stupid gift. Nobody wants hand-me-downs for their birthday.
So, what happened?
What happened was a woman with nothing met a man with everything. That's what happened. And when she got him, everything she didn't like about him became disposable. Used for a small period of time and then cast aside like his life didn't include mine. Damn near throwing me away. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there's a reason why my feelings are so obsolete. Maybe I'm just frustrated because I still ain't found me. I miss my mom. She was fearless. And she was beautiful. A woman of her choosing. That's probably why my daddy loved her so much. But he used to treat me like I was an extension of her.
And maybe that's why his wife treats you like that. Maybe she can see that he really
Loves me? Is that what you were about to say? Because that man don't love me. Whatever he felt for me dried up years ago. And is buried alongside the promises he made my mama. I don't even know who that man is because my daddy would have been there for me. It didn't matter what was going on. I knew once my dad got there, I was going to be good. I was going to be okay. But that's not the father I have anymore. I realized just how much things changed the first time I spoke up for myself. I got tired of him coming for me. Talking about the way I look and the way I sing. Starting up with me just to entertain her friends. Making comments about me looking nothing like my daddy and then laughing with him about it as if her intentions were hateful. So I couldn't take it anymore. And I finally put her in her place. I told her to leave me the hell alone. And he said to me, his own child, that I had to go. And he kicked me out of my own life. His new wife could do no wrong. Now y'all tell me, what should I expect from these men out here when my own father treats me like an afterthought? And is married to someone opposite of my beauty. I'm supposed to accept her? Respect her? I can't take this anymore. I can't do it. They don't care nothing about me. They don't care. I'm tired. I am sick and tired of trying to get people to love me. respect God's word. Mom, I need you now. I need you to pray with me. I need you to talk to me, Mom. I wish you were here just long enough to put the pieces back together. But you ain't here. You ain't here and you ain't never coming back. My daddy promised he would take care of me, but he don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. He says he does, but even him, he says that when a man loves you, he shows it. I just want to get out of here. I want to get out of me. There comes a day when you just want to get away. Nothing's right. You want to fight and take away the pain. You're stuck, you're confused, you got the blues. They say I'm worth a dime. My heart is shattered every time. I try to go ahead, but the truth hits me instead, and I cry. I cry. When the world is falling into pieces, I cry. When you feel you just can't go on, go ahead and cry. I'm just trying to find myself. Can anybody help? Just cry. I just can't get out of here.
him. It must have took me less than a minute, but it felt like I was moving in slow motion. And as soon as I made it around that corner, I saw a puddle of blood just draining out of him. I dropped to my knees and I started pleading with God not to take him from me. I wrapped my arms around him and I started to recite scriptures. So I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And even as they pried him out of my arms and loaded him into the ambulance, I kept going. I will fear no evil, for your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Please don't take him from me, Lord. Please save me. You see, in my hood, flowers constitute death. You hardly ever get them in life, but in death, they adorn you. The angel of death was staring Kai right in the face, but neither one of us was backing down. You give us flowers on our wedding day. I clung on to him, and he clung on to life, fighting as hard as I was praying. I kissed him over and over and over and thought about the goodbye we had just had moments before. yes. No. What does that have to do with this? Can I go now? Can I go? You said I wouldn't have to be here long, and I really like to go now.
Yeah, just a few more questions.
I don't get it. He made a choice to lead the right life. And as soon as we start getting ourselves together, boom! He's the victim. Somebody tell me why I'm sitting up in here talking to this stranger while my soon-to-be husband is laid up in a hospital bed with 8 holes in him. We got the whole world trying to pick us off one by one. Yet he was tried and executed by a black man. A black homicide offender. Conned by the system, endorsed by the authorities. A week ago, a little girl was killed in broad daylight. How the hell does that happen? How does a car full of men park in one of the most crowded neighborhoods in San Bernardino, walk into an apartment complex, pull out their gun on their target, shoot him and his baby girl, and then dash out without a soul seeing nothing? Nobody's seen nothing? But the story I'm telling you now has been circulating for days. And he right here ready to pop, and my baby might not even have a daddy herself. We thought if we moved, the drama would just go away. I stopped hanging on the block. And I did my best to hold him down and let him know the money he was bringing in nowadays was enough for me. We wanted to make a change, so we made it happen. Kai made it happen. It's not fair! I deserve him! I deserve the man! The same man that used to be everybody's big homie. The man they was calling up when they needed change in their pockets or a place to lay their heads. Kai had their back when nobody else would, and they knew this to him.
too. But the boots make me feel sexy, and heels remind these niggas I ain't the one to be played with.
Whatever it takes.
Exactly. Always do whatever it takes to make sure that me and my husband's good.
And are you?
Or what?
Well, I have to update your profile. And I can see from your expensive shoes and that Malaysian hair that things are good. But is Reeci good?
Look, my kid don't want for nothing. I got money in the bank, nice little stash, safe deposit box, so yeah, I'm good. Straight.
And yet here we are.
Yeah, come on, Miss B. Now we both know good and damn well the only reason I'm even here is because of court orders. So we got 3 more sessions. That's my black behind up again.
You sure about that? Because if you keep moving the way you move, you might end up right back.
I'm never gonna let nobody jeopardize me or my son's life. So if I gotta ride solo dolo, make sure the government don't get no more of my money or my time, then that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. So you're giving up the street life.
I didn't say all that.
Well, help me understand then.
What? It don't matter.
Does your son matter?
Of course my son matters. Everything I do is for him.
Can you commit to this process for
Yes,
him?
I'm here, Raina. I come when I'm supposed to, and I don't leave until it's time for me to go. So don't go there with me. Matter of fact, I ain't gotta sit here and answer none of your nosy ass questions anyway.
Okay. That's what I'll write right here for the judge in the back. You don't have to answer none of my nosy ass questions.
That's right. Take your little notes, write whatever you want to.
I will. See you next week.
Alright. What you want to talk about? Huh? You talk about my weak ass baby daddy or my crackhead ass mama? Go ahead and take your pick. I got a lot of them stories. Incest, and rape, restraining orders, deadbeats, foster homes. Talk about scandalous girl stealing from me. Yeah, you know I was hungry all the time. So you know what? Let's do it. Honestly, you tell me, what you feeling for the day? What you want from me? Matter of fact, bet you ain't know this. I got my degree too. That's right, put that in your little nose. My ghetto ass got a college degree just like you do. I got wind of that little hustle real quick, so now that we both know that we know some shit up in here, you tell me how you want to play the I'm better than you.
You need to calm down.
I'm calm. But you the one that insisted on going here, so let's go ahead and shoot it straight, because I'm really not interested in singing about my happily never afters. Why you sit up there with your fancy clothes and your fancy words, you judged me. Want to keep it real, the government is wasting both our time. Yeah. I know you don't think they care if I come out here whole, do you? So if you want to help me, then you just refer me to a good lawyer. And as for us, you might as well just roll us up a fatty while that shit's still legal. We can blow all our little problems to the sky.
Let's be realistic.
Oh, I'm the realest one in the building. Because don't nobody want to come in here week after week and dig up their past.
It's not about that. It's about doing whatever is necessary to keep you out of trouble.
Yeah, okay. Well, the same mama that was supposed to take care of me, she can't even buy herself a cup of noodles without me. And the same nigga that did me dirty, he can't even tie his shoe without permission, so I don't think I'm the one that needs you.
Have you expressed the way you feel to these people? I bet your mom would do something.
My mama don't exist. She smoked out. But Plus, you know, she ain't do nothing for me when I was her responsibility, so she for damn sure ain't gonna do nothing now, because I ain't got nothing to say to her.
Well, my professional opinion is that you at least tried.
Professional opinion. You can kill me. Because you ain't even listening.
I'm listening, Reeci, and I can see how much you're hurt.
I'm hurt? Lady, I can be hurt if I hit my knee on the edge of that little coffee table. I am tired. You know, I used to be terrified as a kid. And I just learned to depend on me long before I ever became a woman. So no, I'm not hurt. I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick and tired of people who don't know how to love me.
She doesn't know how much I love her. How hard I tried to be.
Nobody was ever there for me.
I was depressed most of my childhood. But I tried to be.
I've always taken care of myself. I've been both my mama and my daddy.
I really tried to be.
I never had a mother.
I really never had a chance to tell her what life was like for me. Raising kids I should have been playing with. Getting beat for doing what I was taught and what I saw. One minute she was too young to talk to, and the next she was out there all home, already making moves. Too grown to listen, too angry to want to understand. She's always been a little smart though. Smart in the right school. I remember one time she told me, Mama, why you let that big ugly man do that to you all the time? Boys aren't supposed to hurt girls. They're supposed to make things all better. My teacher told me that boys should really be nice to girls, especially if they like you. She was something else. Own heart had. She went to a good school, she got good grades, and did a hell of a lot better than I did, and I respect her hustle too. Does she know that?
No.
She didn't care about that kind of stuff. I lost out on those mom and daughter moments when I started abusing stuff that was supposed to put bread on my table. But she just gave me one more chance. She know that I was clean, 7 months clean, no drugs, no alcohol. And she know that I did it for her, for me, and for my grandbaby. All I want from her is an opportunity to right my wrongs, to reintroduce myself, to be a mother, her mother. And maybe I'll never be any good at it, but I like to try. Don't I deserve at least that? It's not like I was raised by the perfect peach. My mama blamed me for everything that went wrong in her life. She flat out told me she didn't want me. At least I know that Reeci is the best thing that ever happened to me. Chances are I'm asking for it. To be who I am right here, right now. Because when you're in those streets, you ain't thinking clearly. You're all twisted. Everything is upside down. The only thing that stimulates you is drugs and the people that can get you more drugs. And you don't even want to be right side up because then you have to feel it. You have to live in it. And those thoughts are vicious. The way they circle your mind. And you desperately need to get outside of yourself. Because the nasty things that had no control is now the mess going over into your child. I love Reeci more than anything. I want to be pardoned. I want to be forgiven. My biggest fear is that one day she'll be sitting right where I am. Looking for redemption.
I built a bridge over troubled waters. Raised myself because my mama never had a daughter. You want to talk math? How about karma? Niggas selling in the streets, how about Big Pharma? Now let's take it to the nitty gritty. Docs be doling and really to the little kitties. I'm looking at the epidemic trying to sit pretty. I want to focus on the nation, but how about the city? Opioid sweats like sex in the sauna, pills choking lives, and every day gonna make $1 billion. And guess what? They don't. CEOs and praise, and some are even martyred, but a girl like me, I'm just trading water. Brothers in jail on some old counts of marijuana. Well, I'm just handling my business. Unlike my mother.
Reeci, wait.
When you said your daddy hurt you, I felt that. When you said all anybody ever did was leave you, I felt that too. I felt the words you wanted to say, even when you opted for silence. I felt the crack in your heart and its fragments that it means for your highness. I felt the way you felt me when I grit my teeth. When I swallow the saliva that makes me, I feel you. And I adore everything that you are. Every mark, every scar. Even when you try to conceal them with that crooked smile, I feel exactly who you are. Your innocence, your excellence, the way your experience becomes your instrument. An instrument that projects beyond today's stereotypical, everything digital. Got the nerve to stick your nose up at me when the mood becomes spiritual. Eyes with no visual. Picture me without a story. These same thoughts come off cynical. Skin me. Shut them eyes. Tuck that part of history you know are fat ass lies. And this will still be visible. Living, breathing, breathing. Heirs. The only woman you know that grows flowers instead of hair. The dream of my ancestors. A fighter. A soldier. I feel you, sis. I felt you when you aimed for the highest star. When you reached and reached and reached. Ooh. And don't care that it left you with stretch marks. Woman, you are the resource. The staple that won't let me detach from myself. The water. The iron, the silk, the salty sweat that fertilizes nations, my Ashanti. Can't nobody do it like you. Cut from a particular cloth. Wear it so well every girl wants a flaw. I'm proud of you. Judged, but secretly admired. Voiceless, and yet somehow called a liar. Queenhood plagiarized and then marketed back once interest is high. I feel you, sis. You've been through some memories that download like bullets out of a gun. The violation you lived through can't be undone. You're a survivor, the opposite of your conspirers. I feel you, your fabulosity too. And I feel like me. Thank God for my sisters.
Okay, I woke her up now. Is somebody gonna move?
I'm saying, get your butt up. Don't you see she got a baby in her hand?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to drink. Why every time somebody have a baby, they think they're supposed to get special privileges.
Mm-hmm.
But let me hold her, come to auntie.
Ah! Are your hands even clean?
Girl, I just washed them. Want to smell it?
You know what? That's nasty. You can hold her later just for now.
You want to smell? She do look like hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. She looks like me too.
She got your nose.
Yeah. But that don't take away from the fact that they're a good black man.
That's true.
That's right. That boy loves him some music.
Mm-hmm.
He really did love me. He loved me like he invented the word. Now the bane of my pain is just knowing his love existed. Isn't that twisted? Kissing him goodbye knowing I was about to birth the life that would one day ask me why. My baby girl. What am I gonna tell her?
You're gonna tell her that her daddy loves her.
Yeah.
Tell her that you love her.
And that sometimes love just isn't enough.
Yeah. Sometimes it feel like nothing at all.
Yeah. You know, she'll be strong because you're strong.
Let me see. You tell her to live. Yo, y'all remember when
No.
I always got a story.
We was just no, we don't remember nothing. Reeci. Okay?
Y'all like my stories?
No.
That's cool. Come on, man, I was gonna help you.
You know what? Okay. Y'all was greens and cornbread though?
She cooks.
Okay. See, I use my grandmama recipe.
Let me bring my seeds, because is this your grandma on your mama's side or on your daddy's side?
I was gonna ask that. I'm the one that daddy said can't cook.
I'm gonna pass on
Okay,
that.
y'all
But is this all you got to drink?
I want the one rice on the cornbread.
God tell us. Lucy. You said you wanted a diamond. Baby got her back to the woman that she shining. You said you wanted a diamond. We could see them now. We're gonna be just good.
Did y'all make me a plate?